I remember when I was little, my mom used to take my brother and I on a road trip. She would drive 10 hours just to visit her side of the family in another state in Malaysia. We did this once a year during Chinese New Year. Among the 7 brothers and sisters that my mom has, we call the older sister Auntie Germany, only because she was married to a German. Auntie Germany has 2 daughters named Cordelia and Bianca. Over the years, I've heard a lot about my 2 cousins, but we never met them, only because they live far away. Somehow my mom connected with Bianca this year, and they were both determined to meet up. After some debate, we finally settled a date in mid-September, and the trip lasted 15 days. Good evening, my fellow Toastmaster. Today, I want to share with you a beautiful journey that my mom and I took in reconnecting with my blood relatives in Germany. After we finally decided to make the trip, my first thought was, oh my goodness, I'm going to Germany, and I have some relatives who are European. How cool is that? But then 2 weeks before my departure, I was stressing out from work. I was planning a work reception for 300 people, and there were lots of details to be taken care of before my trip. I didn't really have the time to plan my vacation, yet Bianca was offered to help. Bianca was so patient in answering all of my questions regarding the local weather, the attractions, and the culture. Through our conversation, I found out Germany to be a very traditional country. By that, I mean the husband typically works alone to support the family, and the wife stays home to maintain the house. As for our trip, Bianca suggested us to spend 4 days in Amsterdam, 5 days in southern Germany, and the rest of our trip in Düsseldorf. Bianca booked a newly opened hotel in Amsterdam, and she paid for both our hotel stay and train ticket. The total cost came out to over $1,000, and she did not take our money. Neither one of my cousins are from a rich family. I didn't understand why she would do so much for us, and I was very moved inside. On top of that, Bianca gave me a thick white envelope with cash inside for us to spend in Amsterdam. I was beyond shocked. Tears well up in my eyes, and I asked Bianca why she was so nice to us, why she would do so much for someone she never met before. And then Bianca said to me, because you are family. That's Bianca right here. And that's my Auntie Germany, who's 75 years old. And this is my mom. Obviously, we found a way to leave the envelope behind, unopened, with a thank you card. After all, there's no way we could have taken her money. Amsterdam was awesome, and I even had a crazy adventure with my mom, which I will save it for another speech. From Amsterdam, I took a 5-hour train ride through Rhine rivers and some castles to meet up with my other cousin, Cordelia, who lived in southern Germany. When I got off the train, Cordelia was standing right in front of me. She caught me by such a surprise, and we both began laughing really hard. After I gathered myself together, I asked Cordelia how you knew which exit I got off. Cordelia said the seats were listed clearly on the platform. German trains are very systematic, and I like that. Throughout my stay, at the same night, I met up with the entire family. We were all a little nervous, yet excited. Cordelia's family hardly speaks English, so we had a hard time communicating. 2 of my nephews kept using iPhone to translate. Unlike American kids, my nephew paid closely attention when his father spoke, as if it was something very interesting. We might not have understood each other clearly, but I can feel the love moving through this small town, and I felt really warm inside. And there's two of my nephews, Linos and Trista. There's my Cordelia husband, Uncle Peter, and this is Cordelia. Throughout my stay, we spent some good time on tours, gift shopping, buying grocery, cooking, and chit-chatting. While we were out gift shopping, I fell in love with one particular toy. Uncle Peter explained to me it is an advent calendar. You fill out each pocket with a candy and use it to count the days in anticipation of Christmas. But I already bought too many things, and I didn't want to overspend. When I was back home, to my surprise, Cordelia bought the toy for me. Felt like I was a little girl again, being spoiled by my parents. We decided to name it Supple, which means Joseph in German. And Uncle Peter said to me, in the month of December, you will have something sweet to look forward every day until Christmas. All the good time comes to an end, and words cannot describe how grateful I was for this wonderful experience. Uncle Peter always very patient with me, even when I took 100 pictures a day. He understood I was trying to capture all the happy moments. Cordelia always hugged me and smiled at me. Bianca was very attentive to my mom's need. I felt like I've been living in this wonderland, experiencing the kindness I have never felt in a long time. Mom waited 20 years until she reunited with her sisters. Since we don't know when the next time will come around, it was a very emotional goodbye for us. We all cried and held on to each other tightly. I was very thankful for all the love my cousin has shared with me, and I wish to always remember this positive energy you have given to me, and it will continue to lift me up and give me confidence. To end, I would like to share a quote with all of you. When the reporter asked Mother Teresa, "What can you do to promote world peace?" Mother Teresa answered, "Go home and love your family." So after you leave here, pick up the phone and call your parents, or simply go home and love your family. Send them hugs and kisses. Love them with all your heart, and you will feel the joy and love in return.